Right, going up against Eurios. Right, get this one and this one. I'm not going Giants, I think. Like, I just don't see how we go Giants. Like, what Giant is good, right? Um, Plus it's just 200 unlock cost. You might as well just go for the free 200 cost Badger. We're gonna sell these like pretty soon. They're not gonna be around for that long. We don't even need to look at his board. This is exactly just how you know, this is how you're gonna put your units every game. We don't even care what he's doing. What I like about having the same setup every single game is it reduces the complexity. You don't have to like start guessing, because if you just have to start guessing, then it becomes like rock paper scissors, and if you guess wrong, you could be in a horrible situation. It's kind of like exploitative poker versus GTO. This is just GTO. Like, it's just, it's pretty neutral. The best thing about it is you're not going to be beating yourself up for, like, guessing incorrectly. You just don't guess at all here. Ooh, this is not doing nothing. It killed like a saber for free there, so come on. You guys can do it. So close. No, please. Oh, there we go. I don't think we need any of this. Yeah, you could. The MP is too expensive right now. Heavy armor. Well, there's nothing to put it on. This is kind of useless. I feel like it's time to start selling out of this. Okay. Now just go for 2 fangs just to prevent the missile. It is a little bit wasteful because the fangs aren't doing that much. I mean, they are doing something, but it's not as good as crawler. But you just kind of need to. You got to put something here. Just testing to see if the missile, if he could like actually missile anything. Can't. So wonder if this is better. Still can't missile anything. Yeah, he can't missile anything. Is he going for like some kind of mountain or factory? Like, this really reminds me of something that like Factory Master is. Reminds me of a little bit like the Factory Master, especially the marksman in the back. And all the slow fangs. It feels like there's going to be a Titan in this game. It really does. Now, we don't have EMP. We've changed the EMP for armor. So, I mean, does EMP really do anything against Titans? It will do something against the mountain, right? The fire, you have to take the fire, I think. It's just too good of a spell. It's automatic fire. And get a free fire badger, and we'll just make it like super annoying here. Okay, get a level. Sell out of this probably. Looks like we have to go for 2 more chaff, or we gotta go for 2 marksmen, I guess, because we don't have any anti-air. Ooh, maybe upgrade this guy if it did so much. What is this? Why does he just go for like the free fire spell? He's gotta go for the hound fire. That can't be a good move. That cannot be a good move. They're gonna get their 1 volley off. Yes, you killed the Kill the pack of fangs, but then it does nothing else. Okay, maybe the maybe the Houndfire is doing something, right? It kills, you know, it does kill some of the crawlers. Okay, let's hope this guy doesn't get a level. It might be annoying to deal with. From what it looks like, the Phoenixes are really good in general. Storms are also quite good in general. Like they counter everything. We don't need Phoenixes, I guess, since he already has the marksman. We'll go with the storms, I think. Unless you want to use the rhinos to soak up the fire, that could be interesting. But then it just dies immediately. So the storms, though, they are at risk of kind of getting like fired. Maybe not. Okay. Time for the technology. I think we just could probably just keep this here. It's not that bad. Maybe start selling out of this first. Yeah, if he wants to burn, like I'll, you know, guess he's gonna burn here anyways, even if you put a crawler here, but I wonder how we deal with this. We just put like a crawler here, just since it may not be worth putting more crawlers down since he's got fire. Do we just support this? I was gonna level this guy up. Okay, indeed it is the War Factory, but this variation is first with dogs on fire, which I don't love that. I think if you're gonna go factory, you just go factory. You don't mess around with these fire dogs, but in any case, you know, he's doing quite well here. He's probably gonna win this round. Maybe even this game, because now you just have to go Abyss, right? There's no other play except for just go Abyss. Can't even kill the factory, which is kind of bad. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just skip straight into the Abyss. You could sell this now. 2 rhinos. Okay. All right, what do we do here? Maybe oil him. So like the fire, if anything, it kind of spreads more. Like at least have the oil available, right? Like I don't know if you're gonna necessarily set him on fire, but you know, I would love to kind of do this, but I'm not sure if that's good. It might be good, but I prefer the oil like here or something. Just don't know if we could set him on fire there. Maybe the oil doesn't do anything. Maybe it's just like the attack or defense upgrade. Okay, we can go for more chaff. Maybe we do go for like a late fang or something, or maybe just a crawler in the middle. It's probably not horrible. I don't know about this abyss going into the middle. That's something that's probably not good. Maybe it is good, but I don't. I think it should be going towards the factory. So maybe a mistake of placement. Another question is, what is the first technology on the Abyss? Is it going to be like the missile swarm? Because If you can kill his marksman, then your fat head stays alive. Look at this. His factory dodges his blocks his the abyss. It's got to be a cell here, I think. Unless you want to put something here, just to distract for like a little bit. But I think we're kind of in a desperate situation. How much money do you get? 400 versus what? This is 450. It's not even that much, but this is 500. 400 versus 500. We have to sell like the Void Eyes, so better to get the money right away, I think. I don't know about this swarm missile. It's how much? 500? That's expensive. Feels like it's better off just to get another abyss, and then we could do like the upgrades later. I don't know. Right? I mean, if it's swarm missiles or another abyss, of course it's another abyss, right? Look at this. He's almost predicting the flank. So if I were him, I don't know. Like I guess he just goes melters right away. Oh yep, there he goes. There he goes. Single melter with range. Okay, fair enough. I guess the swarm missiles aren't necessary. You want range in this situation, I think. Problem is the chaff clear. He's not even borrowing, is he? Just like us. He's not borrowing yet. Kind of like his fire. It's kind of killing. It's doing a lot. Doing a lot. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a dead abyss unless it gets like the perfect timing. Yep. Oh boy. That killed 3 abysses. So what do you do now? Wasp? Wasp maybe? Advanced power system? I don't know. Do you need the speed? Probably not bad. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go for the speed just in case. Our own fire is available, so we'll use it. Guess you want range. And sell out of something. Maybe this. And now what? How do you play Abyss? Do you go farts soon, or is it not quite time for the fart? You'd imagine you gotta go for another Abyss, right? You just throw down an oil or like more chaff. I feel like more chaff is kind of good. Maybe it just dies to the fire, but you know, we could probably try to solve that later. Maybe we go drilling claws or something. Do you go temp range? I mean temp speed again? Or are we is it bad to be too fast? It might be bad to be too fast here. Probably just missile this. Okay, we have nothing in front of this. We need to fix that. All right. Yeah. Guess we got the oil available now. Electromag, I think that's kind of good. It's good for him. It's good. It's not amazing for us because I guess it doesn't do anything. He just puts down the shield. Man, we're playing against the copycat factory master here. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of cool. Like, this is our dream. Our dream is to be the factory master. Is it the fart? I feel like it's the fart now, or it's the swarm. The swarm is gonna help, like, kill stuff. Maybe it's a swarm, then the fart. But we gotta do something. Sell up this. I don't know about upgrading here. Let's go swarm. Grab another one. Uh-oh. We don't even have space for another one. Okay, let's forget about the other one. Let's just upgrade. Go for something in front of this. Do we start borrowing? Feel like it. It's kind of unfortunate this guy didn't get his burst off. Maybe this is the wrong technology, right? He's got mech div. Oh my god, so this is going to be super annoying. How do you kill the mech div? Okay, so maybe this is the new, maybe we have to change and become the maybe we have to become the factory master, because I think the factory master has more potential than even the tanks. So I'm thinking, like, what mistake did we make? The fart wouldn't have worked because of the shields, right? So maybe you need this instead, and then like range one of these guys. I didn't like, he did so much damage there. It was just kind of crazy. Like, do you just range this? Or does it not matter? Since they're gonna fly into their death anyways. Maybe we need shields so like the fire doesn't like get us right away. Maybe that's kind of part of our problem. Okay. Guess you sell out of this, go for like the attack. So my theory is that this thing is gonna at least like tank for one melter. This ball spawn is kind of like, with the mech div, is kind of crazy, because he's basically spawning like a pack of crawlers every like 10 seconds. That's kind of rough. So like, what are you supposed to do here? 3,000 damage? What are you supposed to do here? Was range a mistake? Do you just go fart? Maybe you just go fart. I mean, the fart is going to slow down the... Look at that. Even when you're EMP'd, the fart still goes out because it happened before the EMP. So, fart's quite good because it does slow down all the steel balls. But that doesn't necessarily eliminate the problem of all the mechanical division. And I think this is still going to be pretty bad. I always thought you're just supposed to defend with Abyss, right? But I just don't, you know, I haven't quite dealt with this. What can you do here? I kind of feel like I don't have any answers. The swarm missiles make sense, but that's what we tried in the earlier game. Is it actually vertical sweep or something? Is it just something like stupid like vertical sweep? Like maybe you could just sweep into the first of all, like can you sweep the no, you're not gonna be able to sweep the tower, I think. Because it doesn't aim at the tower, but okay, what do you do now? Just throw a fang down or something? I fear this is just gonna get insta-locked. Wait. We didn't even click vertical sweep. So we just added more fat heads. And I'm probably not gonna do anything. Oh boy. Did we at least kill like one factory this time? That's still 3,300 damage. All right, let's try the vertical sweep. And what do you really do? Just throw more tanks down or something? Just so they can... Maybe the tanks are like kind of good because they can potentially tank a little bit longer than a normal unit. I mean, the tank master strategy is easy to play, but the factory master seems to be more difficult to play, seems to be more technical. I've been avoiding trying to play the factory master because it seems a little bit, you know, a little bit hard. But I feel like after playing this game, yeah, it doesn't do anything. What are you supposed to do into this is the question. All right, guys, I don't have an answer here, but just want to put this out there. This is, you know, the production factory meta might be the next step in our evolution, and yeah, we're gonna do some studying of how to play. I don't know how to beat this, right? If someone knows how to beat this, you know, please let me know. Maybe send me a replay on the Discord or something to show me how to play the abysses. I mean, maybe we just needed to range the sledges. Maybe it's just some simple as that. But I mean, there's no way you range the sledges and all of a sudden you win this this showdown, right? There's no way. So you click range on the sledges, maybe add a couple more. I don't think the sledges are the answer here, but I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe we need to put EMP also back onto the tech bar because that would be quite good into the mechanical division. Disabling the mechanical division would be quite huge. Yeah, that's, yeah, you know, you don't want to be dealing with like 15 crawlers every 5 seconds, like from a factory that's marching in. Yeah, that didn't work. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. All right, so I've been playing this second to last round a few times. The last round, I don't think I can do anything, and I'm not quite sure why, but at least this second to last round looks like there's a little bit of potential. So I've been doing a little research, and it looks like you need to go in with wasps. I guess it's for the cover for the melters. Makes a lot of sense. So we'll just build 3 wasps and go for vertical sweep. I'm not a believer in this technology, but you know, it's probably good, I guess. And I guess we could sell everything. We get good temp range. We could upgrade everything here. You could argue that you might want to go instead of the range, like the levels. Maybe you can go for the range instead. Like that might work. I don't know. The only problem here, then the Abyss doesn't necessarily have the range. Like the tanks don't have any range, so I don't think you want to click range. But well, let's just see what happens, right? Because maybe it makes the tanks walk forward a little bit more. Okay, we win by 1 Abyss. 1,000 damage. I guess it's not bad. Let's try the same thing, but maybe with the fart or something instead. See if that makes a difference. Guess the storms aren't amazing, but the void eyes are even worse. Yeah, let's try not to borrow. Let's just see if we can what we can do without the borrowing. Still so much money. Okay, we forgot to tech Ibis, so we'll tech disintegration beam. Keep in mind the shield blocks the entire fart, so it's not exactly ideal. But it does slow everything down. And here we just lose, so that doesn't work. Let's say we try range. You would imagine range is what you need. Go for the wasps. Okay, 400 left over. Can't afford range, so we'll just go and just make a few upgrades. Problem is, I think the tanks still get one shot. 8,000 damage. Still get one shot by the factory, so kind of doesn't even make sense to level. Might be better off like going for some kind of like EMP or something on the wasp maybe. Might win by... We're gonna win by 2 abysses this time, or... Nope. So we lose here. Alright, so... The vertical sweep apparently is good here. I feel like the Abyss is probably the correct move. It's just that we didn't have anything to support it. Maybe the shields would have been nice, just to kind of block that first volley of fire. Sell this, get the temp range. Now what tech do we go for? Okay, so we've tried pretty much everything. You could go swarm missile, but I don't think that's what you need here. You need something for the actual factory. Okay, 250 left over. I don't know. Do we Okay, we could tech this. We could tech EMP here. We can go like... Go for an attack upgrade. I'm not sure about the speed, right? Because you want him to walk out of the bubble. I feel. So, I don't think you want to necessarily get close to his factory. Yeah, for a moment there, I was thinking, oh, this is looking really good, but it's not. Yeah, it's the technology on the Wasp doesn't do that much, although it seems pretty promising. So, it seems like no matter how you do it, it's the vertical sweep. It's kind of like what you need here. What if you go for, let's say, another one, and then go vertical sweep? Is that enough to win? Kind of want to go for the borrow and just get 2 wasps in here. You sell out of like do you sell off something more substantial like this? You go for 2 wasps maybe? Okay, there's no temp range anymore, so that could be a problem. Let's see if this configuration makes a difference. Feels like there's not much in front for this. This guy is kind of exposed. So maybe the wasp positioning needs to be more central. This is looking really good. I say that and instantly you lose all the abyss. So, how come that doesn't work? I'm just feverishly trying to figure this out here, because... Yeah, maybe you're not supposed to sell that. Maybe go for the vertical sweep. Okay, you got to go for temp range no matter what. So now we're borrowing, right? Might as well go for temp speed. Is this the perfect answer? Okay, look at this. Instant locked. But we got a tower. Does that make a difference? It looks a little bit better here. I mean, looks like we're doing slightly more damage. Not really. I mean, 100 more than one of our examples. So vertical sweep, and let's try to make sure this guy doesn't instantly die. So he's got a melter here, melter here. There's more stuff here, right? Gotta sell something to get the range and speed. Okay, this is kind of blocking now. This is blocking. This is going to be exposed. Are we actually going to have 2 abysses left over here? Okay. So we managed to get 2 abysses alive, but that was with a borrow. Right? So position this correctly, position this correctly. What about, is it just the positioning? Do we need to have like so many? Like what if we just, shouldn't we just go more on like one side? If you think about it, right? You should just go all in on one side. Like we should probably have like an abyss here. Like the abyss here is, it's kind of, it's gonna do something, but it's out on its own, right? So ideally I'd like to see the abyss here and then just go for, then you don't need that many packs of wasps to screen for it. Because you don't need the extra wasp in the corner. None about selling this, we're just experimenting to see if this is actually, you know, if any of this is correct. Guess you could put this here because there is a little bit of screening. Gotta go vertical sweep. Got the fire. Shield. Shield. Might as well click this since it's only worth 100. Go for the attack. All right. The reason why I didn't go for the wasps before was because the like I'm worried about going wasp because all he has to do is build a Mustang, but like if you don't build the wasp then you just instantly die. So that was kind of close. That was almost, you know, I was gonna say looks good, but it's not as good as it looks. So still, I think the one time where we ended up with two abyss left over, that was pretty impressive. So vertical sweep is the technology. The last round, I've tried and tried. I couldn't get anything to work on the last round. So maybe this round, I guess you know, maybe this round could also be improved. Like we lost 300 by going for two more abysses. I just thought, hey, two abysses look really good here, but you probably have to be a bit smarter. You probably have to have a bit more of a game plan than just blindly building the abyss. So let's go for the abyss, but let's also go for the wasp. All right, this kind of makes sense. The abysses will just move forward. There's got to be a technology on the abyss, right? Like, isn't it vertical sweep? Isn't it something? Is it range? You know, but there's no money. There's absolutely no money left over. So I can only upgrade the tanks. I can do this. I can put down the shields. Like, I feel like the shield might be a little bit better. Like, maybe it's not even the shield. Maybe it's just the missile interceptor. Wait, that didn't intercept all the missiles? I thought I thought these hound missiles were just like garbage. So something's a little bit different happening here. Yeah, we're able to win by one abyss. It's not amazing. Maybe you put the wasps in front or something. Fire's kind of annoying because it's still, just because you have the shield, the shield doesn't do anything. It just the fire ends up on the edge of the shield, which is pretty bad. Okay. Basically just build the the wasp, right? Having a little bit more hope after figuring this out. Could also just do this, maybe go on both sides. Maybe put the missile interceptor here. I don't know in reality if you actually want to do this, because the missile interceptor is probably going to die if you lose the round. Let's see what happens here. Is this going to get insta-locked? Nope. Wait. Yeah, okay. Doesn't get insta-locked. This feels like it's a little bit better. And what happened to the interceptors? Yeah, one died, but it's kind of risky putting in any interceptors down here. But you probably need the interceptor. I mean, letting the chaff live is probably something that we should have considered. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. Just put the wasp behind. And then I guess the next round, you know, it's so hard to say what to do. Like, do you go swarm to, because now there's gonna be Mustangs behind. But you know, if he builds Mustangs, he's not building melting points. He's not building factories, so it's good for him to build a Mustang. So I don't know. It's not the matchup that I look forward to, but at least we figured a little something out there.